Iced coffee. Hey guys, here's another one. I'm sweating my balls off. It's humid as fuck. This is gonna be a completely swear, dirty language, badass motherfucking video. My compadre next to me is RC Adventures. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
So what's new, brother? What's new?
Oh, just doing a little tinkering here on the builds I got before me. Today, I am trying to. I don't have a shorty, and the one I have is not. It's a 23 or 22 tooth, and I only run 25s. So now I have these really, really long ones, and I might have to possibly trim it. We're going to find out.
Do you need a shorty?
I kind of do, but I might be able to make that one work. And so we got this mocked up here. We got the brass extensions on, fully rebuilt and serviced. Got the new high angle drive shafts, but I think I may use plastic in the front because these are actually going on a Rock Pirates Kraken frame with all my Axial Pro kit.
I can show you guys what I've been up to. If you've been paying attention to the channel, you guys know what I've been up to. But this is what I've been up to, guys. Drift track. This might be a very short stream. This phone, I'm streaming off the phone, and it is heating up like a son of a gun. Like I said, it's a motherfucker hard. It's fucking like Hades down here. It's the humidity level is so fucking high. It's not even like hot. I could deal with hot. The air is so thick, you can cut it with your pecker. So let's see how crazy the dog starts up if I drive this thing. Now, she ain't paying attention. That's good. She's gonna start barking in a minute. She don't much like those. Not that you can see it. The camera's kind of stationary. Stop, Seth. Stop. See? She don't like the cars. You don't like the cars. We had 6 people, 2 thumbs up, and everyone disappeared. They didn't like my drifting skills. I honestly, like, can't show you guys the whole track. It's impossible. But doing it, I can't drive a drift car one-handed. So.
Hello.
Having Tabitha says hi. Hi, Tabitha. You guys hear my dog? She's going crazy. She really doesn't like RCs. And that's what happens when I run RCs when she's gone. Stop. Stop. Here. Want some coffee? Come here. Calm down. It's too hot for this. Come here. Come here. Stop. You be good girl. Be good girl. I won't drive it no more. I know you don't like it. Because you have 2 holes in that arm, right? In the servo saver. Yeah, so the back one should be your key to shortening it up. You shouldn't have to touch that or grind it.
I'm worried about interference. That's all I was worried about.
Mm. Oh, good. She found a stick to chew on. Maybe I'll keep her quiet. Yeah, that's right. We gotta talk or play music or something because people don't get entertained when we don't talk. Very hard to talk and rant at the same time.
Yeah, no, I can. We can
It's
make that work.
2 thumbs up. Hey guys, you like my T-shirt? Eat Sleep Axial. What's up? It's some people go eat, sleep, and sex or fuck. Not in RC community. We'll choose RCs over fucking. because at least you are not disappointed. People have learned that people are very disappointing.
Yeah, that.
When I was younger, it was eat, sleep, fuck. But now that I'm yeah, we keep freezing up for some reason. Must be because of the heat.
Could be.
I have to keep retrying the connection to keep us going. So I miss out on things. So. See if I bring the car back to me without getting the dog all upset. Spin her around.
All
Oh,
right now,
Seth.
right now I am trying to assemble the steering.
No roaring. So what made you take that all apart?
Uh, well, it really didn't want to. It was more out of necessity.
Yeah, I get that.
It
I'm trying to figure out what rigs I'm bringing for Sunday. Actually, since we are on that subject, in case you guys didn't know, we are hosting a live 4th, but it's actually July the 6th because we don't want to host it on the 4th because everyone's busy with their families and stuff. We are hosting a picnic, RC. You bring your own food, you bring your own drinks. You want alcohol, that's on you. We're all meeting up at Salmon River State Park in East Hampton, Connecticut. Whoever's listening and is in Connecticut area, you're more than welcome to join us. We will be doing some crawling and bashing. It is a all RC day, so whatever you're into, bring it. We'll have a backflip ramp there. We have a you got small boats. You can bring those too. There's a river running.
just trying to get everything kind of up, you know.
Yeah, I have to keep reconnecting. I don't know what the hell's going on. Very mixed stream here, but with it cutting out, phones overheating, humidity level insane. Um, Insane the membrane. Hey, yeah, little weed, get over here. Insane in the membrane. Let's see what we see. With all the rain that we had last night, I'm getting zero traction right now.
Oh yeah.
Woo! And the dog goes, yep, 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 yep. Seth, stop. I have to listen to the crazy dog. What? What is it? Wait, what's that? You gonna get it? You gonna get it? You gonna get it? My poor dog. Like I said, she really don't like them. She's like, no RC. No RC, no RC. That's what she's saying. All right, calm down. Come here. Come here. I won't do it no more until I do it again. Because I kind of find it funny that you're ridiculous. You're ridiculous. You're bigger than it. That's my dog, guys. That's what I deal with anytime I'm playing with RCs. And she wants to always be around me. But bring her out with me, she goes nuts. If I leave her home, she gets all depressed because she's got attachment issues. No, no, I'll put it away. I'll put it away, okay? The drifty car. And the dog that don't like him. Hey. It's away, okay? Shut up. Stop. Come here. Come here. No, I don't want to play. Come here. Come here. Come here, Seth. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Here's the babies. Here's the babies. Huh? Here's the babies. You say hi to the peoples? You say hi to the peoples? You say hi to peoples, huh? No? You don't want to say hi to the peoples? You just want all the undivided attention? Put you in the house, you keep it up. What do you say, people? Should we find some music? Let's see. As he's putting together his rig.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out some fundamentals here.
Yeah, it's not easy doing the stream thing with the wrenchy and figuring out thing. Most people think it's that try to make it look easy, but it's not. Sometimes it takes tweaks to even do it.
Yeah, this one's kicking me in the pants a little bit.
Yeah, I can see that. Hopefully that sun stays behind those clouds. Got quite a bit of work to do on this track.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rain is really screwing me up. You know, we're sealing on these boards. Every time it rains in the humidity, everything starts they're not pressure treated and they're not marine grade. So like they get warped. And every time I turn around I have to screw a new piece in a new section down because it seems to pop up out of nowhere when it was flawless the night before because of the weather.
Right.
And it's quite annoying.
All right. Let's see if
You'll get to see.
maybe the rear axle.
Yeah, we got 2 people watching, which is good. Greetings, y'all. Sorry about all the interruptions on this. This is sort of a seat of your pants type stream. Everything's overheating on my end. Everything's not functioning. I don't really have everything set up for it, but we decided to do it anyhow. And so that's what we're doing here. We are actually sitting in front of my drift track. The staging. And we're going to have to get some screws pretty soon. Because we might do some screwing while we're doing this live. Because the sun is not out right this second. Which is good because it's been so humid. And when it's humid and the sun's blaring on you, is a recipe for like anger issues. And anger issues are not good. We messed with the drift car a little bit, but the dog don't like it. And right now she's calm, and I want to kind of keep it that way. A lot of little ants too now this year. A lot of little ants everywhere. So if you guys are watching, I know there's one person watching. Where you're from, you can feel free to comment below. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If you just want to be what do they call it? I call it obnoxious. Feel free to comment below. Otherwise, if you want to be a troll, it's okay. Any reaction is a good reaction because the YouTube gods, the computer that actually monitors all this and the AI does not know the difference. So it just looks at it as as being interactions with the YouTuber, which is a good thing. So if it's negative, fine. If it's positive, that's cool. So we don't We don't discriminate here. We don't generally kick people unless they're really, really pushing my buttons. And no one has done that yet. And I've been on YouTube for a very, very long time. So the way I look at it, if you don't like my content, you don't have to watch it. It's free. I don't make any money from YouTube. I don't make no. I'm not a shill. I don't get any paychecks for doing this. It's just free entertainment for you guys to watch and learn, maybe question, maybe whatever may float your boat. Some people watch and laugh at me. That's fine too. I'm a pretty funny guy, but looks aren't everything. At least that's what I was told. Since the sun is gone away, we're gonna go get a screw gun and some screws. Because while the sun's away behind the cloud, the humidity level has kind of dropped a little bit, probably about 10 to 15 degrees here, where I feel comfortable enough to actually climb up on top of the drift track and screw down some things. Wow. Gabby RC Creations, good to see you on the hobby still. I own your orange red cat. Oh, hey Gabby, what's going on? How's that? Did you get rid of that thing finally? Yeah, I'm still in the hobby. Just I have lots of personal things going on, so I haven't been as mainstream as I would like. I know you're in the area, so you should come down to Salmon River if you can on Sunday, the 6th at 11 a.m. We're having an RC picnic. Bring your own food, bring your RCs, bring your own booze if you prefer, and come hang out with me and my crew. We are doing it'll be called not an early July 4th, but a late July 4th because it's actually on the 6th, 4th. Kind of celebration. Bashers are welcome, crawlers are welcome, drones are and people wonder if I'm always still in the hobby or not. I'm always in some way, shape, or form in the hobby. I will never totally walk away from the hobby. Oh, you're welcome, Gabby. You're quite welcome for the invite. And yeah, like I said, that's on Sunday, 11 a.m., Salmon River Park, East Hampton. We'll have a backflip ramp. There's not a gazebo. I don't know what the heck you call it, but place for picnic tables with a roof over your head, some shade. There's a river. If you have boats or stuff, you can play there. There's going to be an area for rock crawling, and we're just going to get together and enjoy RCs for a few hours out in the park in celebration of July 4th. And wrenching away right now, getting ready for the 6th. The sun is behind that cloud. It's you get up on this racetrack deck, and that sun beats down on you and the humidity, and you just start dripping. It's no fun. So I generally don't do any work on this unless it's cooler in the morning or in the evening. And I'm glad people are still tuning in. It only shows one, but I'm probably pretty sure there's more than one tuning in for this stuff. In case you're all just tuning in, that's a drift car right here. This is going to be a drift track whenever I get it done. Why a drift track? Because Connecticut does not have one. And I wanted to try drifting. Only way to get good at something is to be able to do it. And since I'm not driving 4 hours to the nearest drift track, so I built my own. which is not advisable unless you have an extra $2,000 laying around that you just want to burn through. Because and done, that's probably what this whole entire project has set me back. A little too much money.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. But as we're on our hands and knees on the deck, we are going to stream. And what has been happening with all the wet and humid weather is that periodically different spots be bowing out from being where they need to be sitting, which is giving me a little bit of a lip, which we don't want when we finally put the final decking on top of this deck, which is going to be 2-part resin plastic. If you all don't know what that is, you can look it up, but part A, part B, you mix it turns into plastic. It kicks really quick. This whole deck is going to be made out of that. That way it's completely waterproof and rot proof. And I don't have to stress about it of being out $1 million just to build this. All this planking I'm standing on is just the structure that for it to sit on. Lots of videos went up on it. There we go. Well, that lip is fixed. We have a couple more. Also, this deck was not designed to actually hold a big, heavy, fat boy like me. I didn't design it for people. I designed it for RC cars. So I have to be very careful where I'm displacing my weight when I'm up on here. Let's hope that nothing bad happens, especially filming. You never know. It is Roughneck. You could actually see me fall through, although I shouldn't. I was pretty knowledgeable about where to place myself. Up on here. But here's some more. See, I have to walk the seam line. In the middle of the track is the strong. Because there's some issues down here, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about, what's been happening with the humidity and the weather. The boards are warping, even though they're screwed down, and they're causing lips. You see that lip? There's a screw right there. There's a screw right there, but the moisture and the way everything is, it's just warping itself right out of clay every time it freaking rains. Come out here and reassess the track, which I guess you have to do on any track, but especially these, because we're not in the final stages yet, and try to get it to settle down, which means no screws. Once I pour the 2-part resin plastic, this won't be an issue, but the 2-part resin plastic is very expensive. We're talking $120 a gallon. Now, people are like, well, why don't you put P-tile? Well, to do a size track like this is 480 square feet. In P-tile, you're looking at $600 and change. And $600 and change is a lot of money for P-tile. And the problem with P-tile is originally designed for indoor use. This is a completely outdoor track. So what eventually what will happen is you still have the boards underneath, even though they have steel on them, and you glue the P-tail down. Eventually, it will all rot away. By putting, I don't know if you guys know what air hockey is or anything, but by me putting 2-part resin plastic onto here, I'm virtually turning all this plywood into one giant sheet of plastic. So even if the plywood rots, the plastic will remain. So the decking will always be there. Underneath this decking is pressure treated 2x4s that built up the frame. And don't ask me how many hours and slave labor I had to put into it just to have way too many, way too many. And as you can see, like this is like a daily thing now because like every other day we're getting rain, we're getting a ton of rain. We're still sort of below our average levels, but it's enough rain that I have to go through when everything dries out and check, like I said, for the board raising. Just that little bit when you're drifting will throw you completely off. You'll hit it and not move, and it's not advisable. Not a good thing. So much work. Now we walk back. See, that's where I was sitting. But I've fixed 2 spots that I noticed straight off the bat that were needing some attention. And like I said, you got to be very careful where you walk on this. It's a good thing I built it because I know exactly where to walk. But anybody else would not know that. You can see this big split here. This is where I got to run more tape. I was going to run a couple screws. I'm going to run one there, one over there. I didn't butt these boards completely up. My measurements were a little bit off, which you might not think is a big deal, but if you're a little bit off, it throws everything off. And if this was for a building, that's a bigger problem. But RC cars to be exact. But we are losing people left and right. So when I said I had to go to DMV tomorrow, I'm trying to get my my jet ski registered. Yeah, it's another hobby of mine. But I have a lake within a mile of my house. Is in this state where I live, they do not make it easy to get things done. They only have certain hours. Mm. So, and you generally by appointment unless you're before on certain days before noon. So I got to get up at like 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, hop in the car, drive half hour to 40 minutes away to stand in line for the DMV to hopefully get it done because yours truly has no more vacation time or sick time to be able to do these kind of things. And you're probably all wondering why. Well, I told you I had a family emergency. A family emergency required me not to be at work. Not being at work means for the last 3 weeks I have not had a job to go to. That does not mean I'm unemployed. I am not. I still have a job waiting for me. But the problem is I'm going back to work next week. So I'm out of time to get this done. And before this, I didn't have the time to get this done because I was doing the family emergency thing. Now the holiday, so obviously nothing's going to happen on the holiday as far as that goes. So we are definitely going to. Tomorrow's my last shot to try to get my jet ski registered. Doesn't mean it's ready for the water. It's far from it. My battery shot, which is another $2 bills. I need to put a hitch on my car, which is another $2 bills. Yeah, it's just burning through all my money to do all these hobbies I do. You think RCs are expensive? Try doing RCs and everything else. Having 5 or 6 different hobbies going all at the same time and funding them every single day. It's not, cosplay, that's super expensive for me to do. Like, cheap. Generally, people only have one hobby they stick to. I have multiple. And I have friends from all sorts. And right now, you see me looking around. I'm scouting for any other while I'm up here on my hands and knees. See if there's any other spot I need to actually screw down, which I don't think I do. I think I got all the pop-ups this time around. Now if it rains again tonight and then heats up and then everything warps out of whack again, and then I have to go around and screw down all the raised areas more. I'm hoping I don't have to keep doing that. Expensive. But numbers not no more. To build something like this is to build anything is not cheap. The RC hobby is not cheap. It's all huge expenses. Granted, I'm not building no more RC cars unless I do it as a commission. I have just about everything that I personally want. I have my performers, I have my everyday runners, I have bashers. With the exception of like there was one car that I kind of eyeballed, but I am not spending $1,300 on, so they keep it. And the sun came back out. Sort of. I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, yeah.
So that means it's just automatically 10 degrees warmer. But I got those screwed in, which is good. Because that's sort of the thing is I walk the perimeter I walked it in the morning generally. Like this morning, I got out, I walked it, and I just stuck. It's like I need to do this, and this, and fix this. I do that almost every day now. Once the plastic is on this, I don't have to do that quite as often. It still needs to be maintained, like anything. It's not like you're still gonna have your minimum maintenance, but boards be fluctuating like that, and the plastic will make everything the way it should be. It's one of those deals. How's your build?
I'm at a standstill right now, and for whatever reason, it keeps cutting in and out on my end. So, not
It's just
sure what.
weather. Yeah, it's the weather. It's YouTube. It's heat. I don't know. My battery, my phone's overheating and all that fun stuff. Anyhow,
Yeah, mine too.
it's it's been a crazy day. Like I said, I played the fire extinguisher game today. Took the fire extinguisher that's from 1997 out of the Sea-Doo, the jet ski, ran down to my Ace Hardware store, checking different fire extinguisher diameters because you know how tight that has to fit inside a craft like that. Found one that I thought was close, came back, didn't fit, had to go back down, get a refund. It was that was the game I played after I got back from the doctors. So I was like, found one on Amazon that might work for $18. Don't know, but I know I can't be caught on the water with an extinguisher that's from 1997.
Yeah, no.
You know, I'm trying to do the things the right way. And if I don't get on the water this year, so be it. But at least, you know, I only have a couple months before Ren Fair season starts, and I don't even know what's going to happen with that.
Right.
And that's I'm on the line for bringing the throne and set up all that. And with my family, the way things are going, I'm not sure. I might have to have someone run it for me. I just don't know. It's too early for me to tell how that's going to go. People at work are like, "So you're going to need more time off?" I was like, "Well, if I take more time off, it's not paid. I burnt through all my sick time, my vacation time these last 3 weeks.
Right.
So I hope not, because I need the paycheck. The
Right.
steady income. But do what I need to do for my family. You know, ooh, that sun is kicking in now. The phone's gonna explode.
Yeah.
So, guess we should wind it down.
Yeah. We got out here, showed our presence.
Yep. Yeah, we did. You showed you wrenching on a truck. I talked about the drift track. I played a little on the drift track. My dog went a little bit crazy. You know, it's a typical thing. Let me let's wind it down. Let's see. There we go. As we wind down the moments in the day, it's so fucking humid, guys. The humidity, the sweat that's coming down my face. I like the summer, but I hate humidity. I like a dry heat. This, this isn't hot. It's just so humid that with the sun and the humidity, you just are so uncomfortable. the body sticking, everything, get nothing done. And when I do try to get stuff done, it becomes aggravating in the heat. You know, it's one of those deals where you swing a hammer and you hit your thumb, and normally it'd be like, ah, that hurt. Instead, you're throwing the hammer, you're kicking the fence down, you're getting angry. You hulk out, you go, ah, and you turn to the big green guy. That's the kind of weather we've been having for the last, 3 weeks? 4 weeks?
Yeah.
It's been disgusting. But, like I said, this Sunday, the 6th, Salmon River, East Hampton, Connecticut. You're all invited. If you live in Massachusetts, come down. If you live in Maine, make the drive. Heck, you can afford to get on that private plane of yours and come. We don't have any sponsors. It's just a group of people coming together to celebrate the 4th, even though it's after the 4th. Play in the park with our RCs. Doesn't matter what kind of RC it is. You fly helicopters, there's space to do it. There's pavement if you want to drift on the pavement. There's water if you want to do boat stuff. You could do it all. Bring it. If it's an RC related, come hang out for a few hours of the day. Let's forget about the world's problems.
Eat today?
Yes.
All right, so you're not eating with us?
Nope.
All right.
Let's forget about the world's problems and everything for a few hours. The world is in a chaotic place right now. Let's just enjoy this hobby together, being thankful for everything that our forefathers have brought us. If you're from this country, and if you're not, it doesn't matter. Come be thankful that you are alive this very day to enjoy this thing that we love called RC. That is Sunday. Bring your own food, bring your own drink. I am not providing any of that. I don't have money like that. I'm just an average Joe. Everybody's bringing their own stuff, your own cars, and we're gonna hang out, do some crawling, do some bashing, and just enjoy the company of one another. Well, guys, it's been fun. RC Adventures, it's been good to see you, good talking to you. Before our phones explode, I'm gonna get out of here. So remember, get out there, play hard and play dirty. Michael Payne, love you all. Peace.